Okay, hopefully the mic works. So, I go with the stations. So this is where you can set all of your skills from. So if you've got a commander station, you should have 3 slots. Commander, sorry. So you have your ensign, lieutenant commander, and superior commander slot. So I got a commander engineering in the ship. And then you can choose for skills from the spots here, right? You can also do that with your weight team, also same thing. Now, if you want to train your officer, choose your officer, promote, make sure they're all commanders. So just go down the list, promote all of your officers. That way you can use all of their skill abilities. So to train them, your skills. So if you have a training manual in here, it should be lit up with the learn button. So if you have a manual in here, you should be able to click learn that specific skill. And each skill has like a type 1 for ensign, type 2, 2 and 3. You'll get mostly 3s for a commander slot. So like your science officers, you can get Gravwell 3 or Gravwell 2 for the commander slot. Titan Drift 3, Titan Drift 2. So you'll be able to use both types in that one slot. But pay attention to their skills. So this one, say, does 466 kinetic damage. This one's going to do more because you've got a higher tier. Your tier 2 and your tier 3. So just pay attention to those. Most of these you can buy from the skill trainer at Earth Space Dock, which is in the Sol System. A lot of those skills you won't see unless you're a veteran, and I am. And as far as your weapons go, see how I've got phaser. This is a quantum phase phaser, so it still does phaser damage. So if you can see, the energy damage is 883 phaser damage. It'll tell you the type of damage it does. This is my kinetic beam. It's something totally different. We'll probably get one later. It's a part of a set. This ship is geared for phasers, so I use my phaser satellites. This is for my torpedo damage. Oh, that's phaser damage, phaser damage, phaser damage, torpedo damage. That's beam damage also. So I'm set up totally for beams. So my torpedoes, this one doesn't do anything, it just gives me a 40% critical severity. And this is a quantum phase torpedo. So it does kinetic damage, some critical severities, but it's part of that set. So these two are part of the set for this guy here. All these consoles, I like them because they're part of a set. They get a set bonus. I got 3 out of 3 of those. This is a special console. This is part of the set. That's just something that gives me better turn rate and flight speed. That's part of the set. And this one gives heal buffs. So you want to pay attention to your sets also. So you can set bonuses for, so I've got this volley set for my deflector, my full speed, my warp engines, and shields. you right click on it and hit more details, it'll give you that set bonus identification. So it'll tell you what you need for that set and which part gives you that set ability. So just try to keep your phaser set, your energy set the same. You need your bonus, your gear sets, try to get the bonuses. If you're just starting out, but you're already maxed out, but I guarantee if you set your energy as the same in your weapons and get the tactical consoles to boost the energy set, you'll be able to finish your missions with no problems. So like this gives me a critical severity for my beam weapons, and it gives me a percentage increase on my damage for that type weapon. So I'm using mostly beams, so I use this for the beam weapons. This one only does the energy type enhancement, and this one does the energy type and an extra critical. I don't know if you know how to use loadouts, but you can save this, this, and this will be your loadout save. So by changing my loadouts, all of this will change for the gear that I have preset on. Your traits, make sure you set your traits. Level 65, you should have a lot of traits. So if you're going to use torpedoes, make sure you get this torpedo training. If you're going to use beams, make sure you get the beam training. And anything else that you feel like you want to use on it, it's like I think there's one for cold damage. I have a hangar base, so I could use the Eyes of the Swarm. If you use exotic damage, do that, it'll increase your chances to resist exotic types damage, kinetic damage. Sure, these are all space traits, so it's only space. Parananites, so that you won't have nearly this much. I've been playing for a few years, so, but make sure you choose the traits and set them in here to what you're going to use. Look at starship traits. Anytime you max out a tier 6 or a T5 starship, you'll get that trait. That's status mastery. This is going to be your trait, especially on a tier 6 ship. So anytime you unlock these masteries, it you sometimes passive, sometimes active traits. Space reputation. The reputation comes from a reputation. Every time you max out your reputation, it's going to give you these traits. Sometimes they're active, sometimes they're passive. So if you haven't done any of this, make sure you do. Always check right here. See it? I get no command reputation if I select this. So I'm not going to do it because it's a waste of marks. So if you have robots and 5,000 command reputation, that's fine. Do that. So the dailies will give you 250 if you haven't maxed them out yet. The dailies 5,000, 25. Got a max out of 5,400 expected, but make sure you level your reputation up. Do that with marks. So, so you're going to need energy credits, expertise, and marks for that specific reputation. You get those through doing. We used to call them STFs. Now they're RTFs, TFOs, whatever. TFOs. That's task force operations. So you get your marks that way. So I'd say go to ESD or Space Dock, which is up here, the Sol system, and gosh, Just transfer over there quick. Okay, now the guy they were talking about is this anomaly over here, but if you're not a lifetime subscriber, you're not going to be able to get it. So we'll go here, dock at the station. So for all the unnecessary gear that you don't need, come over here, Club 47. Talk to this guy, bartender Newland, right here. You go to sell and sell all your stuff. You buy stuff about 25% higher than anywhere else you could sell it for. These are all commodities. Sometimes you need them, sometimes you don't. So just be careful what you sell. Commodity. So you can sell stuff to more. Say if you were to go over to replicator, recycle, you do the same thing, but it's going to cost a little less. You can get back for less. Let me go up behind Admiral Quinn, because that's where